Hi and welcome to another episode of Singing Teachers React, proudly brought to you by Vox Singing Academy. And we are based in lovely Melbourne, Australia, and we are both professional singing teachers. I have nearly 28 years worth of singing teacher experience. Emily, how many years of musical experience do you have?
Well, I'm from a musical family, so I'm 40, so 40.
Are you allowed to give away your age like that? Okay. I remember when I was 40.
Ugh.
If you like this channel, please subscribe. We release Singing Teacher Reacts videos very regularly. And if you want us to react to a video, please put it in the comments below. And if we pick out your video, we are going to give you a free singing lesson from one of our singing teachers. Maybe not from us, but from one of our singing teachers. So please put your comments in below if you agree or disagree with what we're saying about it in the videos, and also what videos you may want us to react to, and we will get through as many of them as we can. If we pick yours out, you'll get a free lesson. If you want to find us, you can find us in the links below on social media and also the website. If you want singing lessons with us, we teach in our studios here in Melbourne, also online all around the world as well too. Without any further ado, we are going to be looking at 30 Seconds to Mars cover version, acoustic cover version, live of Stay by Rihanna.
Which is amazing. I watched like 10 seconds of it. Jared Leto is a metal singer performing an R&B piece in a stripped down acoustic version, but still using his full metal power.
I wouldn't call him metal.
Which is, okay, post-metal?
I'd call him a rock to hard rock singer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not metal. Even with Jared Leto, I've seen him perform numerous times live at festivals here and also their solo show. And one of the things that he hasn't, and I don't want to come straight out of the gate here, he's a very good clean singer. Mm-hmm. Doesn't sing any of his dirty stuff live anymore that I've seen live. Haven't looked on YouTube. Don't know what's on YouTube, mm-hmm. Just from what I've seen live. And generally very good live as well too. So doing his clean stuff. So I wouldn't call him a metal singer. I'd call him a hard rock singer. But he's very diverse. He can sing, as you're going to see here today, pop, very light all the way through. So he's very diverse.
I really like genre-bending covers. And gender-bending covers, gender swap covers. So when a male singer does a female song,
yep.
Vice versa. Yep. So, okay, let's have a look.
Let's get into it. Looks cool. A rock dog there, looks relaxed. So, handsome looking rooster, isn't he? I wish I looked half as good as him.
You can't see anything behind the hair. Straight away with the distortion.
Yeah, come in.
Very American distortion.
Great mouth. Not singing it clean, singing it with the rock mm-hmm. sound, louder than Rihanna sings it, so he's doing his own version. But this is very natural. This is him mm-hmm. just being himself. He's not trying to put anything on. He's just doing it. Quite a firm volume here. Obviously using a very good microphone. Really good mouth technique. Love his tone though. Nice and warm. Mm-hmm. Really like it. Edgy. There's a lot of feel here. A lot of feel. Yeah, a lot of feel on this song. He's in the moment. I threw my hands in the air, said, show me something. Cries, and then he also just went into a bit of rasp towards the top to really give it to it. You can see that he doesn't know the song that well. He's got the lyrics set out in front of him there, so it's something that's quite fresh. So he's doing this off the bat, and with probably not a lot of rehearsal by the looks of, with the 3 sets of lyrics there that are sitting in front of him there.
said, if you dare, come a little closer.
Come. So we just
Lots of
instead of
overdrive.
going come to get the nose going. Come a little closer. Beautiful, nice tone, very up. Started clean, went dirty there. Great support. He's in the groove, feeling very comfortable here. Mouth's working well. Breathing is working really, really well underneath the cool leather jacket there. I should have worn my leather jacket. Okay.
Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know.
Almost a boyish sound there.
And great, he's changed that. No! So he's changed that from the original version there as well too. So great mouth placement there. Really, really nice.
Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay.
Excellent cry drop.
Great control. Put a cry in the middle of it, broke it into falsetto, then brought it back to true voice. That's actually an artistic thing to do. That's not easy to do, what he's done there. So he's put a little cry into it, deliberately cracked it into falsetto, then come back to true voice. Showing off here. Great sustain, no vibrato. Straight out, no vibrato there at all. And that just, you don't have to use vibrato to sound great as well too. And that's a perfect example of no vibrato on that hold there of stay there where Rihanna does.
His mouth is pretty relaxed too. And while we're watching onwards, I'd like to compare the keys, because that is one of the things when we're doing
I think
somebody else's song.
This is in concert pitch. I'm pretty sure this is the same. Yeah.
So it feels like this is an E minor. Oh, sorry, A minor.
How much of a life you living?
Vibrato on living. So that, and then going for that life there. So he's attacking this more, not much of a life. So it didn't go at that light there. Rihanna goes at that light. He's going at it here. He's getting more emotive. He's got the hand on the mic, breathing very good. You can see he's like kind of preparing here, nearly like preparing for battle, for attack. So he's really getting sort of emotive here. So
what I noticed is he closes into consonants a bit too early. Maybe it's like an acting thing. It's not much of a life. So he holds the goes into Y sound straight away. It's the same he was doing on the round and around and around and around we go. So he's closing his mouth a bit too early for my taste. I'd like to hear those vowels develop a bit more.
Yes, 100%. I also think as well too, sometimes artists do this to not sing as long. Because when you have to hold longer sustained notes like I want you to stay, that's the degree of difficulty in singing. To go over stuff quicker, it's easier to do. So we know this from being singers and being singing teachers. So to hold a big, long sustained note, that's the degree of difficulty, and that's where something can go wrong if something's going to happen. Okay, so we'll keep it going.
Now till something you take, it's given.
Had the hand going there. So just just really getting into that. He's right in the moment. He's really feeling this. He's singing this to someone.
Same key.
Yep, same key. Yep.
And he's just singing an octave lower.
No.
No.
Singing the same. He's singing everything in the same key.
He's given.
Yep, that's what she's singing it in. 100%. Yep, he's not singing an octave lower. He's doing all concert pitch, all the same.
Preconceptions broken.
It is a bit more difficult for a female ear to hear that.
Now tell me now, you know.
There, yeah, took a breath because he had to go out and sustain it. So that was like a safety breath. Now, Rihanna doesn't do that in the song, okay? So, you know, round and around and around and around. So we got a quick breath in there. It would sound better if we didn't as well too. And then, no! I would have liked, no! I would have liked to hold that open.
Yep.
Sounds better. Ooh, closed.
A little bit constricted, yeah.
But the breath again was, he felt that was, it's a great thing for all singers to watch what he does there. He felt he was a little bit underneath the air, wasn't going to go to the no, wasn't going to make it to the no strong. So he said, I need to take a breath here, and got a real quick breath in there so that he would make it to the no strong. Otherwise, he would have had to cut that no short, or maybe had lack of control on that no. So what he's done there, fantastic, guys. You know, listen and learn and watch what he done to get a quick breath in there where he was under the breath before it and he felt it.
Not really sure how to feel about it.
Threw it away. Not really. So he needed to do that with a note, and we do that in class all the time. I'm not quite sure whether you do it, but I do it all the time like that. And he just wanted to throw that. He visioned the note there, bang, just went and did it. Guys, this is a great technique to do in scales and in songs as well too.
Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay.
Big cry there on that. Stay! And then that crack, a falsetto in the middle. Great control. I would have liked a little bit more smile on the stay, but he's getting the note. Sometimes we smile just to raise the note up a little, but he's getting it quite easy with power. That's how he's getting it, with power in the cry there.
So power-wise, honestly, I'm getting a little bit tired of more of the same. He gave us this taste of sweet falsetto in the start, and none of it is happening in the song. And I would have liked to hear a bit more of that side of his voice. And right now his performance is very consistently good, very American tone, if you know what I mean. So it's slightly chewed through pronunciation, quite gritty, quite steady tone with very little vibrato. I probably wouldn't listen to it for pleasure, to be honest. It's
great pitch. I want to throw in here great pitch, great control.
He's had fun doing it, but his heart is not entirely in this song, I feel like.
I think it is at the moment. I don't think he probably hasn't rehearsed it as much. I like both the versions. I also like Mickey Eco's verse in Rihanna's version, the second verse as well too, which has that sort of male high feminine thing. But I think it sort of sounds a little
light and had the voice, and there's like some vulnerability in it.
Yeah.
Whereas this is all rah
in
your face.
I would actually have liked Rihanna's version to have him do the second verse, where you got the contrast with Rihanna's nice clean tone with his slightly husky grittier tone in the second verse. That's me. So we get the best of both worlds.
Okay, Jared, Rihanna, please do a duet together.
Yes. Yes, if you haven't already.
That would be lovely.
Yes, so fantastic. That's his mouth placement for stay there. I would have liked a little bit more smiling. Stay! He's going, stay! Which makes the sound thicker and fatter. This lightens the sound. Stay! This stay makes the sound thicker and bassy. It's more of a classical technique. I like to sit right on top of the note and get right on top of it with a smile. That's my personal preference. It's the safest bet. He's doing it to have a little bit more strength, a little bit more grit. That's what he's doing. So either way is both correct there. Got the mic, holding the mic, really getting into it. Good mic technique that he's using a unidirectional mic. So it's not a directional mic, so he's pulling away and it's still sounding quite loud there. So it's obviously some sort of, I'm not quite sure what sort of mic it is, but it is a unidirectional mic.
reason I hold on.
I love that. I love it.
'Cause I need this hope gone.
I think that's great. I think that's,
Why couldn't we have more of that?
it's so emotive.
He
with
was
the-
holding on to this falsetto for so long.
the falsetto and then the hand out. He's really feeling that. Ooh. Then back to the reason I hold. Cry. Ah,
Modifying the melody, making it his own.
great. Moving. I love it. I would listen to this again. You say you wouldn't. That part there, it's great.
Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving.
Rihanna does that line in one breath. He breaks it up. He's sort of a bit like Frank Sinatra. Will just take a breath sort of where he wants to. I prefer to do it all in one breath, just because the line builds up. He takes a breath right in the middle. But this is artistic expression. We'll see what he does in the next line.
'Cause when you never see the light of time, I know which one of us is caving.
Yeah, it takes a breath right before caving. Nice cry on caving as well too. So really, really nice
I
there.
feel like he didn't actually pronounce the word caving.
No,
And
no, didn't. Could have worked it harder. I was going to probably when we summarise at the end, could and should use his mouth a little bit better. We've done a singing teacher reacts to Freddie Mercury live at Live Aid. And have a look at, you want to see someone using their mouth, them, and also Adele as well too. Could probably use his mouth a little bit better. Pronunciation could be better.
The fact that he closes into K, this constricted, maybe he does it to do the grit, but unlikely because he can grit on anything anyway that's in his tone. So I'm not quite sure why this caving is happening. Yeah.
Artistic thing, I think, just to go probably a bit huskier. So yeah.
Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move
That's some worse to go, isn't it?
makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay.
Out control there.
Stay.
Let's see the rest of this high note here. But still, big smile on that stay to get that. He really had to work that note, and he went up. I think Rihanna goes one more note higher in the original version. Hey, that's what she does. He goes one more note just to be safe, but he did smile on it to get it. It was one of probably the biggest smiles that we've seen him so
in
far.
general, his face is very lazy. Like his diction articulation, he has like some blah blah.
I think he's quite big there. That's the biggest note that he does. He gets it with a smile. But yes, I think his mouth could work a little bit better. Big smile there, as you can see.
Want you to stay.
That's what secondary cries.
I want you to stay.
Stay.
Just a standard end. You know, I'm just going to end it. Just stand. I dig it. I like it.
I have mixed feelings again. Like nice tone, but I feel like he did it more out of obligation and just like something like a fun project to do.
100%.
Yeah, he didn't take it very seriously.
You can see he hasn't rehearsed much. He's got the lyrics there in front of him. Obviously put together quite quickly. I think this is good though. I think on the flip side, great pitch, great control, was getting extra breaths in so that he could control things right to the end. I thought that I would have liked to have seen some nice, pure, clean sounds because he's got a beautiful, pure, clean voice as well. So I would have liked to see him do that. I would like them to do a duet of it to get to get both the sweet and the sour here as well too. Jay's going to like that, the sour, but the sweet and the coarse, I suppose I can say. Mouth, I would have liked the mouth to work a little bit better. Other than that, I thought that his control was fantastic, very good, and generally a very good performance. I would listen to both of the versions. I love both of the versions as well too. So great song, and
I would probably use the song as educational material for some of my male students who want to sing female songs. Hi Alex, this is for you. How he cut off the notes that he didn't need to do. So instead of brute forcing and going for those big notes.
That's where I think you said he cut some of the vowels and consonants a little bit short.
So if you're a male who's doing a female song in the same key, and especially if you're not a high tenor, it would be really difficult. Jared has quite a wide range.
Big range.
Yeah.
This isn't hard for him.
Yeah, this is not a beginner singer. Like, this is what I want everybody, all male singers who do female covers, to understand. This is not a beginner. It's a professional performer, actor, with his voice in completely working condition. He did a lot of training, rehearsal, has successful musical career already.
Has had a lot of singing lessons.
He did not sound like this in his first year of training, I promise you that. Yeah, so if you want to do female covers, I would recommend pitching everything down, cutting the top notes a little bit instead of moving up. This last big note, move down.
He did it a few times here.
Yeah. So this is a very good example of that. So if it's good for Jared Leto to do these modifications, it's good for anybody.
I also, very tasteful vibrato, didn't use it a lot, probably only used it, I reckon, maybe 40% of the time where he could have. He could have used 100%. He only used it probably 40%, just in places where he wanted to hold and sustain. Some places he didn't use it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a really good all-round performance. Fantastic.
Good job, Jared.
Okay, guys, hope that you enjoyed that. If you like this channel, please subscribe. And if you want us to react to any videos, put them in the comments below.
Yay.
Or get us on social media. Emily and myself are on Insta and also Facey. Or check us out if you want to. If you want a booking with us, log on to the links down there. Vox Singing Academy. Be good to each other. Spread the love. Peace and out.
Talk soon.